Alright, hey guys, welcome to the stream. Just gonna go live here soon, and we're just gonna go over some of this new DLC content. So that's it's gonna be kind of interesting. I'm surprised, and a lot of people are, I know, that Keen has decided to release some DLC content so shortly after, say, the release of their game. I'm not sure how long ago that really was, but it was not really that much long or that long ago that that they actually were released the game. So I'm gonna go ahead here and we're gonna transition over, and we will. I just want to make sure. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and transition over here, and we'll get started on this. All right. So as you guys can see here, we have some mods here, but we also have the new DLC. I did decide to buy into it. Okay, it's just $4. Okay, $4 American, $3.99 actually, but plus tax and everything is a little over $4. Which to me is not. It's not gonna break my bank. I got other stuff that's $4 is not gonna really upset. So the new DLC actually has these little icons. You can see my mouse here. These little icons. Actually, you guys may not be able to see that. I'm surprised. You guys are not catching my mouse here. Okay, there we go. So these little icons here. So this is the bed, but this little icon here indicates that it's the DLC. You got the bed, the desk, the kitchen, the planters, the couch, the armory, the lockers, toilet, the console, and then down here you have the industrial cockpit. So that is it. I'm curious. Decorative blocks. If you click on that, that brings up all of the decoration DLC. And so the toilet has two toilets. The armory has actually two different things. Thanks for letting me know my fuel is, and the desk has two as well. So the desk, and then the corner desk, the armory, and then the armory lockers, the toilet, and then the toilet seat. So those are the kind of expanded things of these. So it's up to you guys really in the end if you want to purchase these DLC items. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start placing down some blocks here. Yeah, sure, that's good. That'll be good enough. And then we probably need power, so let's just throw a reactor down here if I can find it. If I remember where it is, there it is. And then Shift F10, and we will spawn some power in here. Uranium ingot. 100 should be fine. Nope, that was supposed to. Did I click the wrong button? Oh no. Okay. I guess I couldn't pick up that little less piece, really. No energy. That's great. Alright. Anyway. We'll get some energy back when we add this stuff. So let's get rid of that camera. We'll add the desk, the kitchen, the bed, the armory, the planters, the couch, the lockers, the toilet, the console, and the industrial cockpit. Actually, we can't all add all that. So where do we stop at? Toilet. And then the console. And then we'll go ahead and come over here and then add that. Alright. So the first thing is going to be the desk. Alright. And then the corner desk. Can we rotate it? We can. So that's kind of cool. Ooh, I can really see this being like an executive board meeting kind of thing. Oh, this would be cool. So I see this, obviously decorations being most useful for role-playing scenarios, or if you guys are doing a lot of if you're doing a lot of cinematic kind of things, this might be the best. And then maybe we can put this. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. So these desks are kind of cool. Let's sit in here. Our energy should come back. Yep, it is. So these are just seats like normal. Let's get third person view. Kind of zoom in here a little bit. Actually, spectator might be better, so let's go into spectator. Where are we at here? Where are we? Something. Actually, I think I see it's right there. Okay. Those zoomy sounds. Alright, woo! A little too fast, there we go. So that's kind of cool. Let's see here. So, can I open my helmet? I can. So that's cool. Can't really look around or anything. By the way, I pressed F7. So I should be able to control my characters if we get out.
Critical.
But I can't like look my head around or nothing like that, so I just kind of sit there. I'll have to get to that later. So I mean, it's kind of cool aesthetic there. So that's that one. This is the corner desk. Let's see how we look in it. I mean, it's not too terrible bad. So I mean, it looks kind of cool. Again, most of the cinematic, I think, features are going to be press F7. Okay. So that is kind of cool. So we did place this down. So I guess ooh. Okay. Let's see if this works. Okay. So it's like a projector, basically. You can offset it a little bit here. So I wonder what happens if I go and do a large ship blueprint. Let's do that one. So that was a small ship blueprint. This is a large ship blueprint. Oh, okay. So we have multiple grids. So let's choose something else that maybe doesn't have multiple grids. Let's try this. Double clicking. Huh? Blueprints. I want that blueprint. Alright, fine. Yeah. Can we get this blueprint? This would be amazing. Okay, so guess we gotta kind of play around with it some. All right, that's it. That's it. So that's really kind of too big to be projected into this, but it does kind of seem to keep it somewhat the same relative size. Yeah, let's go with that. It's a little bit smaller grid, or well, not smaller grid, but. All right, and then we can have a meeting about how we're going to attack this facility, and go through our plans. And this is our main entry point, and all that stuff. That'd be cool. All right, that's enough of that. So that was the, what do they call that? The console block. So that's kind of cool. That one I like. It's mostly from the mod. There's a mod that does this too, and so I'm not sure if that's where they're getting it from. So I'm hoping that the money that we use kind of helps go to support those modders who actually like had this mod originally, and I hope the money goes to like supporting them too, because this would be amazing, like to support the devs of that mod. This is the kitchen. You got like a little microwave here, you got a little stove here, so a whole range. You got a little sink. I guess that's a trash, maybe like a trash can. Little drawers. This is just purely decorative. It has no functionality to it whatsoever, whereas these are like obviously seats, and that's obviously got a little bit of functionality to it. This is a bed, so this bed has functionality to it. So there's been many okay, so you can go into third person. There's been many devs or mod developers who have done beds. So this is actually acting, it's like a cryopod according to the description. It's like a cryopod. I kind of like it. You're kind of holding on to the bars, and you're kind of strapped in here. So it is kind of like a cryo or like a long-term kind of thing where you
Fuel critical.
oh, thanks. Like long-term kind of journey. And this is kind of like the glass here, so you could actually put this like as an outside wall. This might look really cool. Or not outside wall, like a hallway wall. Like you can look into the hallway there. You know, you can look into the hallway there. Kind
Fuel
of.
critical.
Got a little console here, so you can actually change the color of the emissives. So let's make it green, and then override, and then make them green. And then when I get in, yeah, they're still green.
Fuel critical.
So that's kind of cool. This is supposed to act like a cryopod. Keeps your inventory, keeps your toolbars when you log out of the server or game. Instead of like if you log out of the server right now, and it would say like you're offline, it had a little thing above your head, but then eventually the server would like delete your character, and when you spawn back in, you would lose everything in your inventory and all that good stuff. So this I like this as an alternative. My only question is they said that, you know, as long as you have oxygen available. So let's just see here, like, is there a way to actually pipe in? No, I'm not seeing anything on the bottom, and I'm not seeing anything on the top as far as like conveyor ports to pipe in oxygen. So as long as oxygen is available might mean like if your room is pressurized in space. We'll have to test that out and see if the room's pressurized in space, maybe it'll still provide us oxygen. Alright, so on to the next thing though would be the armory. So this is something that the server also has. Let's see here. Good 8 is a locker. Hello, if I could spell. Is it a locker? I thought it was a locker. Airlock, but I'm trying to remember what it is now. Oh man. There it is. Weapons rack. So this is a mod, iCuster's mod here, a weapon rack. So we have obviously, so this is like a double-sided weapons rack here, and then you got I guess this is for small ships. So you can see here you got like a weapons rack for a small ship. So you got a large ship and a small ship, and you can actually see, I can put my guns there. They kind of hide, but you can kind of, I mean, I just press F to store and take my guns. I wonder. So let me do this where I go. See here, elite automatic rifle. I'm just curious. Oh. Let's just dump all that. I don't need scrap metal really. So if I press that there and I press it there, okay. So that's kind of cool. I can pick these up, put them there, pick this up and put it there. So, and this is going to be interesting. So in my inventory now, the elite rifle's first, and then these are first. So if I press F, okay. So whatever's first kind of gets put in there. So whatever's first in your inventory as far as a weapon gets put in there. This is already stocked. So I mean, obviously you'd put. Can I put this in here? I can put that in there. Armory. I don't. Tools, weapons, ammo, and personal items. So you can put bottles in here. So you can put these. You can put bottles in here. Let's put that in there and take that one. And you can actually put ammo. And guns in here. So it's kind of cool. Okay, so it all shares the same inventory. So if I come up and click on the suit, or if I click on here, it all has the same inventory basically. Alright, so that's kind of cool. We're gonna go ahead here and take a short break, guys. I do apologize.
Fuel critical.
Alright guys, hey, welcome back. Thanks guys for that short pause there. I had to take a call. I do apologize though for that. So again, inventory is shared between any of this. So you click on here, click on here, click on here. It's all shared inventory. you only get 400 milliliters compared to your 1200. So that's right. So 1200 liters versus 400 liters. It's kind of interesting. It does. I mean, you can restore like weapons and ammo, obviously, and kind of just keep those there. And I want to see. So that's. I mean, that'd be kind of cool. Again, like maybe if we had the bed here, and then maybe like your armory in the same room. You know, not to get like too detailed here, but then so you can have your bed, your armory, and your captain's quarters with your little kitchen. You can have a kitchen in your captain's quarters. That'd be cool too. But I want to see these armory lockers. I want to compare those to these other ones. This mod here. So we'll put that up there. So it's kind of like the same thing as this, except for without the ceiling and the side. So this is more open. You can have let's get rid of that. So we can have more of like a barracks style armory where everybody's just got their own. They got their own, like, let's change the emissives to whatever color you want. So let's change this one to purple, and we'll make this one Reese's. So Reese will have purple emissives. Did that really change the emissives? I don't see any change. Interesting. Let's see here. What emissives change? Override. Okay, so that's what changes there. That's kind of cool. It changes those there, but these don't seem to have emissives where you could overwrite. So yeah, these kind of don't have any emissives. Okay, that's cool. All right, and then so this is the plants or planters. But they're plants, so you can have this kind of like that, and then you can have. So this could be like a boarding station. You know, you could have your seats, and then, so I kind of take up. Wow, I take up the whole thing. All right, so let's come out here with our camera. So again, I take up the whole thing. Press F7 here. Let's turn off our lights. Nope, can't do that. Open and close our helmet, but we cannot turn off our lights. It is getting kind of dark. Let's go ahead and change that. Alt F10, time of day. Let's just bring that sun right back around. Okay. So no matter where I click, I sit in the middle, so one engineer per block, basically. One engineer per block. I take up all the seats. All the seats are mine. That's kind of funny. Yeah, you could fit like 3 engineers on there. Nope, one. You get one. Alright, so let's continue on here. 7 is the lockers. Maybe this is kind of like... Okay, so you get more volume in the lockers, and you can store, obviously, kind of other things other than ammo in there. I did not check that out. Let's check that out. I cannot put stone or ice in here. It's just tools, weapon, ammo, and personal items in there. Whereas this is anything you want to personally store. So say you have your own room on a ship. You have your own crew quarters, and you want to store your bottles. You want to store your I guess you could do your tools and stuff in there. But say you got some steel plates you want to keep. I don't know. You have some uranium. You have uranium that you want to keep. It's your uranium. You mined it. You refined it. you can put it in here as like a storage. Kind of keeping it you know, personal to yourself. You could have multiple of these depending on how big your room is. Let's get rid of that one. So you could have like several of these. And really, I mean, I guess on this one we have Naquadah. So you can put your personal storage of Naquadah in here. Again, you can change the emissives. That really didn't change anything. So there's really not even any like emissives on here that you can change. That would really like significantly help. Alright, so continuing on with the list here, we have the toilet. This is actually like the bathroom. It's like a whole bathroom here. What we got here, like this is, I guess, where you could stick your hands in and wash your hands. This again is like a seat. It's just a seat. So if you're going into if you're going into hyperspace, or I guess call hyperspace, or if you're jumping the ship, you could just hop in here, and then you can jump. I'm on the toilet, guys. Again, more RP kind of scenarios for a lot of this decorative stuff. It's kind of cool though in some aspects. Let's just look at the toilet or seat itself. So again, this is just a seat. Kind of sit here. Didn't quite look at ourselves in it. So there, you're kind of sitting up high, kind of just enjoying life. So, moseying about. Can't really turn your head or anything. Open and close your visor there, obviously. So what if I look down here? Press F7. Nope. So that's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting that I can't really look anywhere, and then even if I was to look down, I don't even know if that changes my
Fuel critical.
my character. Here's what it looks like in here. Oh. So that's kind of like what you look like in there. He does kind of like passively look around and stuff. Kind of just staring off into space right now. Staring at the wall. Alright.
Fuel critical.
So we will continue on with, alright, we already did that one. Last but not least, the cockpit. The industrial cockpit. So this is large and small grid. This, so you can have, I guess you got energy, hydrogen, you got a clock, you got meters per second, gravity, you have your horizon marker there as well. So this is like a nice cockpit that's really kind of all it is. You got a large connection on top. You can enter from the back here. So I'm really curious too as well. All blocks. I'm curious. Can you pipe it? No, from the bottom. You cannot pipe it from the bottom, just from the top. So it's from the top down, you pipe it. The other cockpits pipe from the bottom up. So let's get those out here. So like this one, this is the older one. I guess it's got one on the bottom. So maybe you could do something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Have this guy down here and have this guy up here. Be your pilot and in your miner, controlling the drills or something.
Fuel critical.
So you could do something like that. That'd be kind of cool. But then you wouldn't you wouldn't be sharing much anything else there, because your conveyors are taken up by one another. You'd have to put like a conveyor thing in there to pipe it to some air supply or something. So, other than that, I guess let's look at this. Let's look at the small ship version of this. So let's bring this in, plop it out there. All right, so you got small ports, one on top, two on the back. So if you wanted to do like a tank or something, that's offline. We don't have power to it, but I'm guessing that these are all the same kind of things as the other one.
Fuel critical.
But let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and just put power to it just to see, just to verify, so you guys can know full well what you're getting into if you do decide that you do want to purchase this. Again, it wasn't that much. I do like this game a lot. I do. So if Keen wants $4, I'm willing to help them out there. So yeah, so we got energy, hydrogen, meters per second, gravity, horizon marker. That's kind of it. So for $4, I mean, you get to do. Ooh, I bumped it. That's kind of cool. So for $4, you get all this. That'd be kind of cool. And there was some other stuff too as well. We'll go through the smaller versions of this. So this does not have smaller. That does not have smaller. A lot of this stuff is like station. Actually, that's the only thing. So that's the only thing, the cockpit is the only thing that you can actually use on small ship grids. So, my overall consensus on this, as you guys probably picked up on, is that it's mostly RP oriented things. There are some features I do like, such as this console. It's nice to have. Again, in what they were saying is that there's no, it's not pay to win. So if you purchase this, you're just helping out the devs, Keen Software House. Hopefully the devs of the mods that they got some of this from as well. You're helping them out to fund their game. Hopefully more DLC or will help do that as well. But I mean, like, more just supporting the game. You know, I'm hoping that, you know, after release, that they're not just going to abandon it. Oh, it's released, you know, here, we're going to put out some DLC and see if people buy it. If people don't buy it, and then we're going to abandon it, kind of thing. I'm hoping that's not it. I'm hoping that that they're going to continue to support this, fix bugs, continue to make it a great experience for new players as well. So this has the time in it, so that's kind of cool. The larger one has the time, the clock in it. The smaller one does not have a clock in it. So that's something to note there as well. We didn't cover anything else I may have missed. I do apologize for. I do apologize. I was just looking at some of the stuff in more detail. This I do like. This is what got me excited. I thought that they were going to release this not as DLC, but more as just kind of, oh, I already have it. So more as like, hey, you know, we're releasing new blocks kind of thing. Not really thinking it was going to be DLC. And that we're gonna have to pay for it. So that's kind of what threw me off. But then I saw that, hey, it's just $4, you know. So there we got some lockers, and we have lockers and armory. So again, if $4 is going to put you in the bank in like dire needs where you can absolutely not afford $4, it's gonna break the bank. We just can't do it. You know, we won't be able to eat this month, kind of thing. Then don't get it. You know, it's kind of a point where you're gonna have to make that financial decision yourself. For me, I was just more interested in what this is going to actually bring to the series and what this is going to bring to cinematic wise, as far as people just creating more content, and just continuing to do kind of like good stuff, I say, but kind of just kind of more content, you know, have some great movies and things like that. Just I'm gonna play around with this here a little bit, so we can put that there, and then yeah, that's kind of it. That's kind of it. Now, I guess we could do something like that. Come in here. That's a nice doorway there. That doesn't really need a. You can't put a door there per se, but creates a nice kind of way to walk into the armory. All right, so if you guys are up for it, you can by all means leave your own comments and let me know what you think about this new DLC that has arrived so shortly after the release of the game. It's not even been it's not even been like 3 months, I would say. It's definitely not even been 6 months or a year normally, and they've already released some DLC. So some people are like, I used to support them and thought that they were doing some great stuff, and then now they're just getting all kind of disappointed, and I'm just curious why they're so cynical, or why they're not, why they don't want to support, I guess, Keen and their, I guess, in their development or their release of DLC. And that way, why you don't, why you think you can't spend $4? Oh, $4 is so much. You know, why are you releasing DLC for $4? It should be free. Really, guys, it's not that much to me. If it's a lot to you, then and your parents say no, you know, I don't want you buying it, kind of thing. Again, it's $4. Like, just don't buy McDonald's or don't buy, you know, fast food that day for lunch. Pack your lunch. Don't buy fast food. There you go. You just saved yourself some money. Like, yeah, I'm giving financial advice about this if you guys really want to buy it. To me, it adds little features that are, to me, are worth it. They're worth $4. Again, after this review, if you guys think that it's not worth it, that you do not like it, then that's up to you. You know, you don't have to buy into it. They said that even if you do join a server, so if this was like, if you guys joined this map and this was here, you couldn't interact with them and you can't build them. So you may come up and you may, oh yeah, hey look, this station's got these, you know, and you bust out your grinder thinking that you're gonna grind it down to learn it, kind of thing. Which I don't even know if there is a progression to it. I don't think there is. I'm just gonna look here real quick. Okay, so the progression is interior wall. Once you build interior wall, you unlock all of your DLC, which is kind of easy because interior wall is like one of the first things you already know how to build. So if you build an interior wall, you unlock this automatically. Bam, there you go. So, but again, if you guys think that you're gonna grind it down to learn it, it's not that way. You can't interact with it, you can't build it if you don't buy the DLC, apparently. So yes, it is a way for Keen to earn some money by promoting this, by saying, hey you guys, purchase this DLC, and it's just helping support them. I again hope that some of the money does help go to support the modders. This is something else we didn't check, was the build states. So they do have build states, obviously. Fully colorable as well. Okay. That's pretty much all I got, guys. So, again, please leave a comment if you guys want to. Let me know what you think in the comments. Did you think this was a good move from Keen? Do you like it? You think, yeah, you know, they're just trying to earn a little more. I know that I think they still have servers up. So like official Keen servers are still up. So they may be trying to just have some income to help support those a little longer. That'd be kind of, I could see that as well. I'm really not sure what their financial situation's like. I'm not sure what your financial situation's like. So I did purchase this. I do plan on using this a lot in my builds. This would be great because now it is forever there. I don't have to add it to a server as a mod. It's always there. I can go to any server and I can build it. So that's kind of great. And these are just some blocks that I wished. Obviously, I have the weapons rack. You know, that's something I wish they would have added to the game prior to launch. They did not, but they've added it as a DLC. I'm happy with that. It works. It's great. $4, sure, why not? To me, it's been a while since I purchased this game way back when it was in the early stages. So way back, like right when it came out, and I haven't actually paid anything since then to Keen. So that little $16 or however much it was, I can't remember, I'm pretty sure it was like $16, has lasted me a couple years. If they want $4 from me, I'm not that upset about that. Some people are. They were so upset that, oh, you know, I had such faith in you, Keen, and now you're ruining everything with your DLC. And like a lot of games have DLC. It's just content that's there for you to further your game and enjoy it. It'd be kind of funny. You build this industrial cockpit, somebody who doesn't have the DLC wants to use it, but they can't, so they're getting frustrated. That'd be a great way actually to lock your ship from anybody else getting it. You could you could just put this as your main cockpit. This is my main cockpit. Nobody else can nobody else can access it because they don't have the DLC, or if they do have a DLC, they still probably can't access it because it'd be access denied. But it's just like something that maybe other people might eventually buy into just to have it. I'm really just kind of going on here just a little more. That's all I really have, though. I do thank you guys for joining me, and I do hope you join me again for our next episode later on, and I will see you then. Alright, have a good day. Bye.